one time. Boy, I want you to be mine. Can I
Damn, DJ Suave, relax.
Can I lay with you outside? Can I touch your lips with mine? Cause I need you now.
Okay, this girl unkrele kijazaka.
Yeah.
Yena ajizaka, razabaro broke ajizaka. So what is she gonna tell me with the money that I work hard for? Yes, because no, girls do. That's exactly what it is.
Crying out for help.
Help from who?
I'm in this situation. Help me.
Help me! Help me!
Start.
Okay, bye.
Start.
Okay, hi guys, welcome back to the Imperfection podcast. Ooh, this is episode 2, baby. Yes, we are doing this, okay, and we are receiving so much love from you guys.
Yes.
Yeah, my name is Pindile Zwane once more again, and I'm with the always Shalantin King, Sammy.
Yes, guys. It's your boy Sam, aka Mr. Shalant, the Shalantin King.
The one and only.
The original male bestie. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, let's go.
So yeah, guys, we received so much love from you guys with regards to our first episode.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that was so crazy, right? To me, I did not expect that, honestly speaking.
Oh, guys, thank you for the interaction.
Thank you, guys.
We've been reading all your comments.
Ooh.
Yeah, guys, we appreciate you guys so much. And
absolutely.
we are here at episode 2 because of the love that you guys gave us.
Yes. And, with the kind of love that you guys give us, we are just going to keep on going, I mean, there's already interaction and questions, right, in the comment section. So I think we're just going to dive straight into it and just...
Okay.
And check it out. You guys were receiving so much love.
So much love.
This is just us, appreciating it because, what? You are doing this, okay?
Yeah,
you guys are doing this.
Yeah. So as long as you guys interact on the comment section and you recommend topics, we'll make sure that before we start every episode, we go through your comments.
Yes.
Just to show that we do value the interaction you guys are showing us, and just to show love back.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay,
so,
this was a comment from Esther
Zengeza.
Esther Zengeza. She says, can you dive into our mothers were humble, they were humble, but fathers still cheated, or a child pops out from zone 1.
Yes.
So now the child decide not to be like their mom. So how do we still submit in an era where men just fled everywhere as well? Love it. Can't wait for the next episode.
Okay, so yes, I think this is directed to you because you were the one that was going on and on about if your mom knew, we needed to be like our mothers and yes, I think you should be the one that
Okay, now what I can say, guys,
response to that.
How I can respond is okay. I still say you need to submit to a man, even though, when you submit to a man, you're not gonna get a perfect. I'm not guaranteeing a perfect man. That's not what I'm saying. But I'm saying you're gonna get a best man who has the best interest for you. So even if a child pops up, I'm not saying the man is perfect, but was he there for you? Was he providing? Okay, but I'm not justifying his actions, but I'm saying were you getting the best version of him?
So what are you saying right now that with everything that's going on, men not changing, era to era, right? We are supposed to still be like our mothers and not change and be like our modern version women that we are today. Is that what you're saying?
Yes, I'm saying it's your job to submit to a man regardless. Because if you don't, you're not gonna get what you want. So either way, you're gonna lose.
No, even if you do, you're not gonna get what you want. So either way,
what do you want to get? Don't you want the man to be a provider? I'm saying you can't really change what a man is gonna do outside of the house. But inside the house, don't you want the best version of himself for you and your kids?
But it is not guaranteed.
Nothing is guaranteed. Even me, I still provided for girls in the past, and now they're all gone still. So nothing is guaranteed in this life, guys. So the best advice I can give you is remain submissive and humble. because that's
but
how.
what does it do for us? Like, what will submission do for you at the end of the day? Like,
guys, one thing I can tell you is when you're submissive to a guy,
I'm not
you know what?
No.
I'm cheating. Where even if he's cheating, he'll be like, you know what? But I still have a good woman at home. But if you're not submissive, like you give him even more reason to look outside. I'm not saying men are perfect, but I'm saying if you submit, you give him more reasons not to. You give him more reasons to act right.
Who comes up with these concepts? Like where? I'm not.
Who comes?
Who comes up with these concepts? I want to know. I want to understand. Like, where?
No, like I'm just telling you from a male's
verified what you are currently saying.
Because I'm a man, I know how men think. You know, men.
Wow.
Even if a man steps out of the house, if you're a good woman, he will. Like it's still gonna get into his conscious
one day.
Yes, that what he's doing was flop.
Oh wow. Okay.
So really, women, they need to be submissive and humble for themselves, not for the man. You know, when you do these things, they benefit you. So do it in that sense of they're gonna benefit you.
Okay, I don't even want to talk about this whole conversation as submission provision anymore because
you know you can't do it.
No, it's not about not knowing. Like, it's not about not doing it or not knowing how to do it, but it's like, submit that guy. Where are you submitting? Wabo? So now that is just where I'm standing. That is just my chat. Yeah, sure. I hear you. Submit, but submit that guy. Submit that in.
Okay.
You understand?
Okay.
So I don't wanna. Yes, let me just move on.
Let's move on.
And yeah.
I hope that answered your question. Yes.
Yeah. So this week I saw Hore, not on social media. It was trending that Kanye and her man are no longer together, right?
Okay.
So again, we know Hore, Kanye has always just dated
after the
has dated, very affluent men,
okay,
very well off men. She's just a taken care of girl. The original slay queen, honey. Yes.
The number one.
Yes.
The first one in the country.
Pila. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So now they're no longer together. We don't know why, but I mean, I can just think, now the older I've grown up, and had a little bit more experience when it comes to not even first hand or personal. Okay. Guys, it's not personal. It's not first hand. Sometimes I'm seeing.
Okay, it's just that things were popping in my mind, so let me remove those thoughts. Okay, bolela, continue. Okay, continue.
Yes, I can just assume dating like affluent men is very tiring from what I've seen. Like
tiring in what do you mean tiring?
I feel like it's very tiring. Like it's happy, like most of them, I'm not saying all of them, but most of them and what I've seen, they're very controlling. They are like, without Bona, there's no life. They are literally the Jesuses of your lives. That's how they treat their women. Once how they that thing, without me, there's no open doors. Without me, you cannot do anything. Literally, they act like the center of your life. Like, your world revolves around them, which is like so crazy for me.
And I believe they deserve it. They deserve to be controlling. That's what I do.
Why do you say that?
Because you also looking after you also with the guy because he has the bag. So if he has the bag, it means he has the final say of what you guys are doing, and unless your intentions are otherwise. But guys know. Or if you have the bag, and then this girl is a slave queen type of vibes, you already know what kind of energy she's coming in the relationship with. So these guys, I support them to be controlling, and
No.
You
cannot say who you are supporting.
The reason why it's not that
just because Moto has the bag, then they have the final say.
Then
this is a relationship.
Okay.
It's supposed to be a partnership. Do you understand what I mean?
How is it the partnership if I'm coughing out 100% of the bill? It's not a partnership.
Not a partnership in that sense. So not because when you're popping out 100% of the bill, now you feel like you've got rights over me.
Yes.
When I'm saying controlling, I mean like they've got to say about everything in your life.
How you dress,
how you talk, how you walk, who you speak to, where you go, what time you come back. Do you understand? That's sort of what kind of hair. Do you understand? What kind of makeup? Literally, they've got to say on everything, who to see, who to isolate from, who to.
If you don't want
to, like, come on. How are you gonna? Let's say me. I want you to be realistic here.
Okay. Bula, continue.
Yes. When as a man, do you see it as sharp to like literally get into someone's life and just take full control like that? Because it really does get tiring. Okay.
If we're going to go the moral route, I'll say I sharp. But realistically, because girls are after the bag, I think the guy has every right to say he has every right to have a say in his investments, because he's still investing a lot of time and effort and money into you. So if he's coughing out the dough, then he has every right to tell you, no, I don't like you speaking to this man, stop it. I don't like you wearing this, stop it. If you are a girl and you don't want that lifestyle, then don't date such guys. Date guys who are on your level. I agree, you guys, you want to shoot for the skies and the moon. So if you're going there, be willing to know what comes with that lifestyle.
So are you saying that it's definitely a given to say that
it's a given.
You go for these kind of guys, this is sort of like the lifestyle that you're going to live.
It's a given.
Or you're bound to.
You're bound to.
And Luena as a woman, like, I don't know. I mean, I've never really had first-hand experience like I've said, but I've seen, people, obviously. I just want to know, as women, like, is this something that you are willing to give? Like, are you willing to give over your freedom just because money? And I mean, how much money is literally worth a person's freedom? Do you understand what I mean?
Women are willing to give everything for money. That's one thing I've realized. Yeah. Women will give everything. They will do whatever it takes
for money.
Yeah, I mean, we've all heard these stories to Dubai. I don't want to go into deep.
Yeah.
But we've heard what women do just to get the bag. So it's not going to change now. You see?
No, it's definitely not going to change.
And the problem now, that it has a lasting effect on women, because now once they date that kind of level, women always shoot up. They don't go down in lifestyles.
True. That is very, very true.
So now a woman will...
You'll always want the next bigger bag.
So a woman now will be abused for years. But because the guy is giving her a Louis V bag every weekend, she's going to accept such treatment.
The treatment.
And then they're going to go online and say, men are dogs. Men are not good people. Men are this. But they're speaking for a select few of men. They exclude us who are on the grind, who are trying our best. They go for these guys who have money, and then now they regret it later.
But let me tell you about the ones that are on the grind. Because abuser on the grind.
Abuse how? Like, how does he abuse you?
No, let me tell you one thing about control. Ne? Control is, like, if you're a controlling person, regardless of whether you have money or not, you will control. You will be a controlling person in a relationship.
Okay.
Speaking on, like, for both men and women, will understand.
Okay.
You will be, like, it will come out eventually. Oh, when you're actually a controlling person. So I think my girls out there, honestly, I'd rather be controlled in a Lamborghini than to be controlled. Will understand? Like, I completely get it.
That's why Gary.
So
the fact that she understands this BS that's going on, it means it's going to continue. As a woman, she's supposed to say, this thing is wrong, girls. Let's try to change. Let's try to become better women. Let's not chase. Let's build with a man. I'm not saying be Bob the Builder. That's not what I'm saying.
Don't build with a man.
No, build with a man. Like, that's the only way a man will be loyal to you. Because if you find me rich, like, there's no way that, like, you can have a say in my wealth. You found me rich. So if you come into my life rich, it means you have to submit to my rules. But if we build this empire together, then we have to say. Then your opinion does matter, because you were there during the struggles. But if you were never there, your opinion is irrelevant in such a way. You're okay, this girl
yeah.
So what is she gonna tell me with the money that I work hard for? So if women are not willing to say, you know what, I'm building with a man because Bob the builder, then you must be willing to accept what comes with the lifestyle that the man is willing to give.
But I think most women that are like in such situations whereby they're dating only affluent men, because I know there's women that like they do not compromise. That's the only like that's the type of men that they go for through and through. Most of them, if not all of them, they tried to build with a man, and like this saying how when you build with a man will always be loyal to you, and then a man makes it or whatever, I get it, and then the man just starts becoming this horrible person. Do you understand what I mean?
Yes.
So I think you know what, never again kind of situation.
No, but
say,
we also but yes, it's not guaranteed that the man, yes, I can build with Pindi, but if I feel like I've seen a hotter chick, why not? I mean, like,
do you see what I mean?
No. Let me explain. Let me give context. Yes, because no. Girls do the same thing to us. Girls do the same. You can invest to a girl. Your potential is not enough. Someone pulls up in a already made life, and the girl can still leave you. So it's a 50-50.
Okay.
We also go through the same thing. So why is it that girls have the right to cry about it on the internet and say, no, this guy left me because I built with him and he still left me?
Like, women are really loyal people, and you know this is true. So like, it's mostly it's like hurt women that would...
Women get cry babies problem, yeah, one. Get cry babies, and then they want to cry on the internet for sympathy. No. Do you know? That's what girls do.
True,
they cry on the internet for sympathy. But we men, we go through a lot and we don't cry. We men, we go through a lot.
It's not about crying for sympathy. It's about
what it is.
Crying out for help.
Help
I'm in this situation. Help me.
Help me. Help me.
How can you expect strangers to be sympathetic towards you?
We
don't know you and we don't care.
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care.
Let me tell you.
We don't care.
No, like girls.
The
solution is life is a risk. Life is a risk. It's not guaranteed for both genders. I hate when females think, oh, just because I'm a female, I'm guaranteed a happy ever after. No, it doesn't work like that. It's the same with us. It's the same with us. I can build with a woman, and then while I'm still driving my Toyota, someone pulls up in the Urus and takes my woman. And if my woman leaves, can I really blame her? I can't really blame her. It's a risk. It is what it is. So I hate the fact that women, they want to cry wolf and say wah, wah, and all these crocodile tears, act like they're the first. I had to make away my sister, and it just fell like
anyway. I can't really
Mujola, there's no manual. It doesn't come with a manual that says if you move like this, you'll get a yes. If you move like this, you'll get a no.
Absolutely.
So I want women to toughen up and realize, we're in a woke era. Men are seeing through,
And so are women. Women are seeing through.
Yes.
And women are putting themselves first. There was this thing.
Women are not putting themselves first.
Now they are.
Compared to men.
Yeah, compared to men, I feel like we still have a long way to go, honestly, because men love themselves. Like those people. Those people will love themselves, okay? They will be so selfish about it, and there is absolutely nothing that women can do about it. But I feel like there are certain women that are catching on the concept of, you know what? Man.
Women, the only thing they control is who they date and who smash. Fella. That's the only thing. We control who gets the ring and who gets married. So who really has the power here? I mean, look at the dynamics. Women just control who sleeps and who dates.
Okay, I feel like that's a whole different kind of
conversation. No, it's real. It's real.
No, it is real, but
you
I
understand?
That is like a whole different kind of conversation.
Exactly. That's why.
Unfortunately, we are not in control of who gets the ring and what.
You see what I'm saying?
Who gets the loyalty from you guys, right?
Yes, and one thing I like about guys, they won't really tell you.
No,
you'll
they won't.
You'll just see. You're not the one.
14 years down the line.
Or it's not.
Okay, it's not me.
It's not you.
Yes. I wanna. No.
You see, that's one thing I appreciate about guys.
Yeah, true.
They don't have these tapa.
Pisi pasa. Pasa pisi pasa ngize ngamasiko.
Right.
You see? And speaking about that, I was going to say, Ori, guys, lobola ya dura, guys. Lobola is too much these days. Now if it was up to me, every girl will be under 10k lobola. These girls, or these modern day girls, they don't deserve to be above 10k.
What
I believe
do you mean
every girl should
girls,
be.
Like,
first of all,
what makes us modern day girls?
First of all, the traumatic.
Expect. No, everybody is traumatic.
Yes, but
even our men are traumatic.
Okay, Sharp.
Therapy.
Okay, Sharp. I hear you, but think about it. I'm the one paying lobola. You don't pay lobola. So why am I paying these ridiculous prices, lobola, for someone who's not, number one, who's not a virgin, who's been around more than me? I mean, you know. No, let's be honest, guys. Girls.
Tell me what is my virgin? You told me.
No, virgin guy. Let's be real, guys. Girls get it more than we do.
No.
Let's be real. Girls are
Where do you get that from? Where do you get that information from?
But Fetch, if you trust a woman, if you think a girl is loyal, a girl is not getting it more than you, you are delusional, man. Girls can get it anytime they want to. So what makes you think, or if your body, if you have 10, they probably have like 15. It's a given. Girls have more than we do. So why am I paying? Why am I paying 20k for someone who's had 10 sexual partners in the past?
So for you, like what will determine you agreeing to saying, okay, 30k, 50k? I don't know how much lobola is these days, but let's say give my 30, 40, 50. I can say, I'm assuming maybe that is.
What would make me agree?
Yes, like what would make you agree to say, yeah, sure, I enter 50k for this kind of girl? So it's on to
she must be childless, virgin.
Yeah.
Maybe 2 partners in the past. I think those girls, they deserve whatever amount that you give.
And how will you verify these things?
I get, obviously, if there is a child, then you know it's no, if there's a child, it means she's been around. It's obvious. What do you mean?
That are childless.
Yes, but they've been around.
But you don't know they've been around.
No, you'll know.
How will you know?
You'll know, man. Girls have a sense of innocence in them. If that innocence is not there, then you know this. No, it's obvious. What's understood doesn't need to be said. We guys, we just know when a girl has been around and when a girl hasn't been around.
Oh my dear.
So I'm saying, no. Okay,
the
Sharp.
innocent looking ones, but alright.
Sharp.
Yours.
But my chat is, none of these girls deserve more than 10k. All of them are below 10k or 10k.
So we are not like, okay, you let's say you get into a relationship, whatever. I don't know. Are you in a relationship? Which one? Okay, that's not
okay.
But then let's say you are getting into a relationship, and then next week you feel like, guys, I'm really pink, I'm really kanyala. Hey. Okay, re go bogele ba re rona re kopa 30k because this. I don't know how they price.
No, they price it. They say it's ridiculous stuff like have you went to school. I've seen what they discuss.
Have you been in the sort of like a discussion here?
I've peeked. Okay. Let me say I've peeked. They discuss like,
what do they? Yeah.
She's still a virgin even though it's cap. They say she has a degree. Like, these things are stupid requirements. Like, am I supposed to marry someone who doesn't have a degree? Someone who's not educated? I mean, these are given. These are not negotiating terms. That's why I'm saying this whole lobola thing. Let's cancel this whole lobola thing once. Because if we cancel it, it actually benefits them. Because the reason why I say it benefits them is because we cancel it, more of our sisters are getting married. We don't cancel it, then
hey, my friend.
So
okay,
that's what I believe. I believe cancel lobola so that the marriage rate can go up. Then our sisters will get married, and then why is lobola so important? Like, cancel the whole damn thing.
There is value in that. Like, older people say there is value in that. Like, for me, I asked my mom, okay, one day should somebody come and say, how what is it that they look at, you know? And then she said to me, in her experience, when my dad married her at that time, her mom asked her, "Hore, kwena tsebang dipokoto tsa baby. Do you understand? You are the one that knows who baby. Aka afota
what?
So when I tell me according to what you see,
how much are we gonna charge you?
And then my mom told her mom to say, okay, I think baby aka otsamabomo wabo. And then I think that's sort of like the amount that they were playing around. Yes, that they were playing around. Obviously, they were during the negotiations they were set up with a high amount, but then they sort of like played around that amount and agreed.
No, who the hell said we must pay lobola? I know there's a bride price, but
yeah, I think it's an Asian thing actually.
I know it's in the Bible. They said you must pay a bride price to receive a wife, which I agree. But I'm just saying, guys,
it shouldn't be like ridiculous.
It shouldn't be ridiculous amounts.
That one I really agree with you. Like
it shouldn't
because are we selling this person? Do you understand?
You see what I'm saying?
I feel like a person cannot be for sale, and also I feel like Luena as a man that is marrying, you will know the value that you feel like you will know. Okay, my woman is.
Not
to say value high key because
don't you want this person to leave your house so you can be left with your husband? Actually, you want her to leave either way. Exactly. Lobola doesn't guarantee the marriage is gonna be perfect or the marriage is gonna work. It doesn't guarantee nothing. So why is the price so ridiculously high? And
I think it's just a society.
The economy that we're in, guys. The economy that we're in, we cannot afford to be paying these. And then now, a wedding, like
there still has to be a wedding. Oh, we still need to live after that.
We still have to live. Now I'm paying for a debt to get married to you.
And I know you got married to Pindeno.
And
you can't live without certain things, and we are now in debt because no,
that's what I'm saying.
Can't live, and you promised my dad who will take care of me. How about now? It's a limatat.
So now what I say is, guys, if we're going to pay ridiculous amount of lobola, then record.
When?
Then after no pay lobola, there's no flashy wedding, there's no nothing.
Or record 75 rand.
And then that's it.
Actually, have you seen how those kind of weddings are now famous? And I think TikTok has made them famous like within the past year. But Habasale, they don't do these grand things. People are just doing lobola, like let's say on the day of lobola, when Ifela lobola, they do like a young celebration, and then after that they go to court whenever, maybe a few weeks or months down the line, Balosana to change just to officialize everything. 75 rands in and out, done.
Yes, yes, and I second that very much, because now you can still pay for these ridiculous weddings, and the girl can decide she wants to divorce you, and you can't do anything. So now what I'm saying,
even men can also decide that they want to divorce. So.
But what are the rates? Women divorce more than men.
It's because men now. Okay.
Here we go again.
Okay, sorry.
Here we go again. Women divorce because abakhotofali. That's all it is. That's all it is. And
like it's not
what do men do? Like men are happy beings. Men are always happy. We're always smiling. Women are the most miserable people I've ever met. I've never met a happy woman in my life.
One day we will have guests on our podcast.
Really?
A man coming and have this kind of topic coming from like a man that is maybe married, and a woman that is maybe married, just to see just to open our eyes and actually what are the ends, like who's bound to divorce?
It's a woman, like the stats are there, guys.
And then what are the reasons though? Do you understand? I feel like you are looking at the stats but you don't know the actual reasons.
If you do your research, you'll find that most divorces is due to finances. Women leave because they think the grass is greener on the other side, and they get very disappointed because how is a divorcee in the market right now? In the dating market, a divorcee in the dating market is a terrible market to be in.
Oh, terrible!
So that's why I'm saying, stick with your husband. No one wants you after a divorce.
Single in your 30s.
No one will want you. That's the advice I can give you. No one will. Nalina wouldn't want you as a divorced woman. So stick with your husband. Submit. Listen to that man.
Because the grass is not greener on the other side.
It's not.
You just have to water where you are.
Water where you are. Okay. And then things will go right. Because
no, I would say,
even if you try to go outside, how's that going to help you? It's not going to help you. Am I wrong?
We'll have guests, like I say, you know, and then these people,
will
you and I have never been married before, so they will be able to verify to us to say, okay, guys, you know what, this is how it is, and these are the potential things that you can do to make it a success, right?
Yes, and now I've read comments of guys who were in marriages, but most of it is there's no cookie in marriage. So
there's no what?
There's no cookie. There's no cookie in marriage. Girls, they don't want to give it up. That's why guys are afraid to get married, because now because I don't understand, girls are delusional. Guys, when they want that cookie whenever they want it when they're in the marriage. So give it up. Like,
you and I are not in a place to advise.
No,
we are not in a place to advise.
No, this one I can advise.
Married people.
If you want a successful marriage, girl, you as the girl, give the cookie up to the husband, and the husband provide for that woman and love them. That's
financially.
That's the key to success in a marriage, I believe. Although I'm not married, but I believe that one will solve major problems if those two things are on point.
Okay, fine. Yeah, she can give up the cookie and everything, but then respect. I know you are very big on respect.
Respect is there.
So I cannot fire now. I and everything. Mara, zero respect. Then what?
Zero respect to
So
us.
there's a whole lot of aspects to this thing. That's why I feel like this advice should be given to us by married people, not.
Okay, fair enough.
We don't know anything.
Okay, fair enough, but
yes.
You understand what I'm saying, guys.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, I think that's it.
Yeah, let's wrap it up. That was a very serious episode.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, it's a very, but we need such episodes as well, because as much as yes, we can joke about stuff, we need to have topics where it's very serious, where we can learn from each other with serious matters. Yeah.
Yes, remember we are like the purpose of this, the whole podcast, guys. We are still trying to just navigate life, and life has very serious days and times. You know what I mean? Where you actually need practical solutions. You know, just to get over to the other side. So yeah, man.
And guys, please, guys, like the video, subscribe. Like, guys, please
open the notifications, guys, so that every single time when we drop a video,
it'll pop, guys,
and you'll be the first one to know. Yes, guys.
Yeah, guys. I think we'll close it here. Yes. Every Friday, expect an episode, guys. We're trying to be consistent.
Yeah.
So that's what we can promise so far.
Yes. Tell your friends to come and subscribe, honey, and let us cruise nicely in this life journey together. Okay, so yeah, see you guys in the next one.